Hi traders and welcome back. Lockie here. I hope you are fantastic. I am the CTO at Samurai Day Trading out of Singapore. As not only am I a very passionate trader, but as you're about to find out in the live charts from yesterday in the live trading room, I'm going to show you my exact trade execution. So as we are building towards a theme where every single staff member as at Samurai Day Trading actually trades the market, because there is a huge financial benefit to getting very good at this thing called day trading. So ladies and gents, welcome to part 4 of the series. What we're going to be doing is defining some very key simple terms, particularly for the beginner traders out there. I'm also going to take you into the live charts from yesterday. We'll talk about some trading chart basics and ultimately show you exactly what we did yesterday and exactly why we did it. I was understanding that Samurai Day Trading has a very unique set of indicators that actually tell us exactly where to get into the market and exactly where to get out of the market. This is designed to help beginner traders learn the art of trading, but also make some pretty good money while they're learning. As we call it, the earn while you learn mentality, and that is exactly what we focus on at Samurai. So with that said, ladies and gents, a couple of very key terms. The markets that we focus on at Samurai are the biggest in the world. Now, that being said, if you're into trading, guys, this is called liquidity. Now, what does it ultimately mean? The most liquid markets in the world, or the markets that have the greatest volume, offer the greatest opportunity. Now, this brings up a very key point. As the markets we trade turn over $3 trillion per day. So we've got very clean movement. We've got very professional execution. What does it mean for you watching the video? If you were to ask the question, Lockie, is it possible for me to make $100 per day? Or is it possible for me to make $1,000 per day? The market has more than $3 trillion up for grabs. Now that's trillion with a T, ladies and gents. What that ultimately means is, yes, the market has got the capacity to pay you very well. Now guys, second point here, our indicators. We do use custom Samurai indicators. Now they're designed to help beginner traders know exactly when to enter and exit the market. As these indicators were developed literally since 2009 with the Delta V1 indicator you're about to meet. That was brought out as in early 2010. The indicators are very simple, they're very mechanical, they're incredibly reliable, and they've been working for many years already. So may I suggest that probably means they're going to keep working. As now the charts we use, the most important thing I would remember from the charts is the green candles are owned by the buyers, the red candles are owned by the sellers. So this is literally a battle between the green team and the red team. As if we get a big green candle, the buyers are very strong. If we get a big red candle, the sellers are really strong. What this means is we can keep our charts very clean. As we look for a very clear structure in the market, we do exactly the same thing every day. And because you've already understand in the video series that there's only 2 teams in the futures trading game, and that being buyers versus sellers, and the stronger team has to win, as the moment we know which team is stronger is the moment we jump on that team with the intent of making some really good money. Now, with that said, ladies and gents, one of the biggest advantages of futures trading is that we can trade in both directions. Now, I won't get into massive detail on this one, as other than to say when the market is moving up, we can very happily make money. When the market is moving down, we can also very happily make money. Guys, now there are additional resources, guys, in the members area that literally tell you exactly how to make money when the market falls. As we did in the live trading room last night, as we took an absolutely beautiful sell signal. So what we're going to do is jump into those charts and we'll show you what we did. Now, in terms of trading chart basics, guys, as we move into the charts and then we move on to the next chapter, what I want you to do, guys, in the charts is look for the following. Our most popular trading chart is, in fact, the 5-minute chart. And what I want you to look for is the volume, the time scale, the price scale, this wonderful trend indicator we've got, this incredible thing called pivots, as it puts brick walls on the market that basically tell us exactly when to trade. And then we've got all of our custom indicators designed by Samurai, including the strength indicator, the reversal indicator, my absolute favorite, the Delta V1, V2, V3, and finally our little excess volume indicator. And wow, did that prove to be absolutely fantastic last night. Now, speaking of last night, let me bring up the chart and I'll show you exactly the trades that were discussed in the trading room. I'm also going to show you my personal executions so you can see exactly how I did more than $1,000 worth of profit last night. So let me go and grab that chart for you. And very quickly, we'll work through that chart so you can start to understand not only the psychology of what we do, but the techniques that we use. All right, and here we have it, ladies and gents. Here is the chart from last night. Now, for those of you who'd like to check the date, down here in the bottom left-hand corner, guys, this is the 2026 version. 2026 version of our Getting Started video series. Very, very excited. Samurai is spreading around the world. As you can have a look at the date there, and the market you're actually looking at is literally one of the favorite markets to trade, as this is the German stock market, otherwise known as the DAX 40. Now, the little blue triangles, guys, as a bit of a chart familiarization as I can. Guys, top left-hand corner, we've actually got our volatility indicator. That tells us how far the market is likely to move. It's a really good target setting indicator. Guys, all the way down the bottom here, we've got our volume, so we can see the volume that is running through the market and ultimately which direction we should be trading. Guys, this little one here, this little triangle here, that is our extreme volume indicator. This is also another favorite. The reason being, ladies and gents, this little orange candle here tells us that the sellers are using way too much volume and the market is likely to reverse and go straight back the other way. And guess what? Exactly that occurred last night. Now, guys, if you're brand new to trading and you're like, wow, Lockie, this looks a little bit complicated, I just want to ask you two questions. My first question down the bottom here, and you'll probably start to realize how simple trading is. I was going to ask you this question. If a market cannot go down, it is likely to go where? So if a market cannot go down, it is likely to go up. Now, interesting point, all the way at the top of the jar here, guys. If the market cannot go up, it is likely to go where? It went down a little bit, then it failed and went down a long way. Now, why is this important, ladies and gents? This is important because as futures traders, there's only two teams in the world, buyers versus sellers, and the stronger team has to win. So all we are doing as futures traders is identifying the team that's failing and then joining the other team. Now, speaking of that, guys, my personal trades from yesterday, let me just blow this up for you here because I used the delta indicator yesterday. All right, can everybody see? We've got this little number 3 here inside this circle. Guys, we've also got the little delta 3 inside this circle, and we've also got these little black ones here. So what does this ultimately mean? As these tell us exactly when to get into the market. And yesterday, as you can see that I bought the market on this little blue one, then I sold it, then I sold it, then I bought it again, and then I sold it. What did that ultimately mean? I could have made a lot more money, guys. I could have made a lot more money than what I did, but my daily KPI, guys, is around about $280 per contract traded. What does that mean? Guys, here's our little $280 box, smacked its target, got back in again, smacked its target, and let me tell you, I was finished for the day. Now, a couple of other little lessons, guys, as we do a quick chart familiarization. This big green thing running through the chart here, that is designed specifically for beginner traders. That is our trend indicator. So when the trend indicator is red, we want you guys to be selling the market. When the trend indicator is green, we want you to be buying the market. And have a look at this. You've got a buy signal here, buy signal there, another buy signal there. As in fact, all of those little circles that were on the charts before, they were the 5 trades, this one here and also this one down here. They were the 5 trades that were discussed in the live trading room yesterday. So what does it ultimately mean? The market shot down, couldn't go down, so we bought it up. Then we sold it back, then we bought it again, then we sold it again. So all we do, ladies and gents, as futures traders, is we identify the team that's failing and join the other team. If you are brand new to watching this video series, guys, please note that the green candles are owned by the buyers, the red candles are owned by the sellers, and all we're doing is moving with the ebb and flow of the market every day. Guys, until we get to the point where you've hit your daily goal, you'll probably start with a goal of around about $100 per day. Guys, and very, very quickly, I want you to work up to a goal of over $1,000 per day, which is clearly quite good fun. So guys, this is one of the basic trading charts we use at Samurai. It's enhanced by the custom indicators we've developed since 2009. The indicators tell you exactly when to get into the market and exactly when to get out of the market. And we find that that actually develops a really, really lovely foundation. As if you would like to learn to trade the markets with Samurai, as you're going to be using these exact indicators under the supervision of a team of professional traders in the live trading room. Now, without any further delay, guys, let's move on to chapter number 5. What we're going to do is talk about your next steps in your journey to becoming a Samurai professional trader. Guys, I hope you're enjoying the video series and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Guys, we talk about how to get started as a Samurai trader. So let's jump to the next video.